Okay guys, so we have a 99 Eclipse here, and most of these are common on most vehicles. I just pulled that out of the way. This motor mount is bad, so we're going to change it. So I want to show you how to pull this off. We got three 15 millimeters here. The two you're going to have to get with a deep socket, and the other one you can get with any socket, but you're already using the deep socket, might as well pull it. And then you got one back in here you're going to have to get with a swivel or a small 15 millimeter and a ratchet. But first, block your tires. Put a jack under the car. Do not jack up the engine. Just put it underneath by the cross member and or the oil pan. If you use the oil pan, put a piece of 2x4 long ways across your jack to support the weight. And don't jack up the engine. Just simply put pressure on it till it acts like it wants to jack up and stop. At that point, we can come over here and break these loose. So let's go ahead and get those loose. I've already got the jack under there. Let's get started. Okay, so I got the nut off, the bolt off. That one's out too. It's pinched just a hair, and so is the bolt on the motor mount. You can see it doesn't want to come out, and that's because the engine needs to come up just a little bit. So we're just going to jack it up just a little bit and make that motor mount a little more straighter than what it is. Right there, you've seen it give. And so now we're able to get that bolt out, which I think I need two hands. You got this. Pull that bolt out, I'll strain that back. And then we can lift that mount straight up, and that's it. So let's get that replaced. Let's take a quick look here and show. I don't know if you can see that in the light, but see that crack right there? Right there, that's where it's bad. He's hearing a pretty good clunk every time the engine goes into gear, and when he gets on a little bit, he's hearing the motor mount clunk, and clearly you know why that is. So let's get those both changed. This was on the other video, but here we go. Okay guys, so I set the other one back in there. They didn't have the right one, so we're going to have to do this one tomorrow, but just to give you an idea how it works, we're just going to set the motor mount back in now. We're going to run that 15 millimeter back in, and all three of these back down, slide our canister back on. So let's get that on. Okay, so there we go. We ran the 15 in. We ran all three of these 15s, two studs. You should have only had one nut you had to put on. The bolt clearly goes in the middle. And we're going to put the canister back on. And so when the new one comes in tomorrow, we will get this one on. This gentleman needs his car tonight. That mount is not near as bad as the front mount. That's the clanking that he's hearing. This one here is bad. It's going to have shifting with the engine, which is not good, up and back, but you're not going to hear that clunking. It's not going to do as much damage as that one would. So I'm glad that they had that one in. So I hope that helped you out. Leave a comment. Please subscribe. Click on my name underneath the video for all my other how-to videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. Thanks.